Okay, hi, it's Chris with Wannabe Honey Farms. Don't mind the hair, it's not a new do, I just got out of the shower. But you guys have missed out on a lot, and I apologize for that. But my computer went down and I didn't have any means of editing, and then I shot a video and I was shooting it by myself and it became so long and convoluted that I decided to just trash it. So now everything's up and running and I got Shirley behind the camera, so hopefully things will run smooth. Quick update, over here on the Long Lang, it's doing fantastic. It's blowing up. I think I've got it expanded out to, 12 frames right now. And I've got like 3 or 4 frames on the other side of a queen excluder. I've quit feeding them. They're doing fantastic. But over here with the queen, I did the split and I took the queen with this hive. It got kind of a slow start because I did everything wrong, but it is going gangbusters now. And now there's the hive down here, the sad looking one that we'll call Squatty. A few things happened with this hive. I did the split and then I left the bees to create their own queen. They did so. It took about a month. They did so. I was patient. I didn't wear out the hive going in and check. I just let them do their thing. And sure as heck, they produced a new queen, and she was a big, beautiful, fat queen. The problem was, and you may recognize this problem from last year, is that she was not laying, she wasn't producing. And I did have a deep underneath this, but the deep was like devoid of any eggs, larvae, or anything. And I was using that one. I had a queen excluder on it at the time beforehand because it was doing so well, but the hive population is just diminished. And so I went up and I talked to my bee guy, and this is a unpaid advertisement. I'm not getting any money from Tim, but I just want to mention him because he's been so good to me. Tim up in Stanwood Bees. He's got all kinds of bees to sell. He's got a huge bee farm up there, and he's also just a wealth of information. And I got to talking to Tim about this queen, and what he quickly and accurately pointed out was there aren't enough drones in this area to properly impregnate the queen. He said the queen needs to be impregnated at least 30 times to be a really healthy producing queen. And I've got 3 hives here. I don't know what's around me for bees, but if you remember, last year I had this exact same problem. Coming out of winter, I popped open a hive and it was, anyway, we'll get to that. I popped open a hive and I didn't recognize the queen. It was a new queen. So something had happened where that queen went south and they replaced her. And so I let them, or they just went ahead and manufactured a new queen without me even knowing what was going on. And I ran into the same problem. The hive wasn't producing. So again, I had to run up to Stanwood, get a new queen, requeen it, and that's the queen that's in there right now that I requeened with last year. And like I said, that hive is doing fantastic. But that's 2 times now I've let these hives requeen themselves, and they didn't have the proper drone population around to get properly impregnated. So you're up to speed almost. So I went up on Friday, today is Sunday, 2 days ago, up to Stanwood Bees, and I got a new queen. Now herein lies the problem. I brought the queen home on Friday, popped open the hive, and I found the queen that was in there. I executed her off with her head and inserted the new queen in a slow release cage. Okay, I put, I know you're not supposed to do it on the same day, so what I did is I put electrical tape over the candy so that they couldn't chew through, and they would have at least an extra couple days to get used to her. And so now that brings you up to speed on where I am. Today, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna check on the queen and see if she's being ravaged from the outside of her cage, or if they're just in there tending to her. If they're tending to her, I'm gonna pull the electrical tape off and just let it proceed as normal. And I'm gonna put a deep box on top of this one. The deep box that I've got over here, it's got 10 empty frames. They're drawn out comb, but they're empty. And so for a new queen that's just raring to go, she's gonna have a whole deep box to go up and lay in. And then at a later time, next week, if she's in there producing and gets a lot of a brood built up, I'll switch the boxes and put the big one underneath and go back to just using that as honey stores. But right now that one is so full of honey, there's no room for an effective queen to start laying in there. So that's the reason for the new box. But anyway, Shirley and I are gonna get suited up and we'll get to this right away. Oh, by the way, on a chicken note, we had the 7 old chickens that we call the OGs, old gals, and then we got 7 new ones. And today we got our first egg from the new ones. And that gray one sitting back there in the corner, that is Gwendolyn, and I'm pretty sure the egg came from her. So, on a chicken note, good news today. We're proud parents of scrambled eggs. All right, anyway, we're gonna get suited up. I'll be back in a minute. All right, so let's pop this. Okay, I'm not worried about a queen on the top since I know right where the queen is. I believe she's on this frame right here. Yep, there she is. Okay, this is really a good sign. They don't look like they're being aggressive. There's just a few down here tending to her. And so I think it's going to be okay to take the tape off and set this queen to be released. Let's take a look in there. Yep, she is alive and doing well. So we'll take the tape off and let her start chewing her out. Okay, tape is off. There's the candy still intact. So I'm going to re-pop this in here. All right, the candy is exposed. I hope I didn't bump that. Nope, it's good. I can see it down there. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do with this hive, except I'm going to put my deep frame on, deep box. Okay, this box is all drawn out comb, but there's nothing in it. And so she will have plenty of room to do what she needs to do. All right, we'll close her up. Okay, so that's it. And by the way, just an update. These glasses that I got from Amazon with the different lenses and a little flashlight on top, fantastic. I absolutely love them. The hardest part is figuring out which power that you need. But once you get that figured out, they sit up high enough on your head so that you can easily see underneath them, because I'm good with vision about out to here with these glasses, and things go all blurry and get all weird. But I'm totally happy with these for seeing down into the frames. Another unpaid plug. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you like the video, be sure and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the bell. And for God's sakes, please subscribe. All right, you guys have a good day. Bye.